Good YouTube, it's your boy King Leo, and today we're gonna talk about Marvin Harrison Jr. and Malik Nabers. We're gonna do like a versus battle. So these are two of the top wide receiver prospects in the draft, number 1 and number 2 on the consensus board. I've seen Nabers at 1, I've seen Marvin at 1. I've watched both, so I feel like I got a valid opinion on this. Both very good players. Like, I really like watching both of these guys. And let's just do the rundown. So size-wise, we're starting at size. Marvin Harrison is a big dude, 6'3", 209. Malik Nabers is checking in 6 foot with, I think he's like 200. He hasn't got an official weight anywhere, but that's what he looks about, 200, 205. And I think he can even add some weight as well as Marvin Harrison. But size-wise, Marvin is a bigger dude. As an athlete, I think Malik and neither of them are bad athletes. Both are very good athletes. But Malik Nabers' explosion is just, it's off the charts. Like, he's just so explosive. Like, he accelerates. And Marvin looks like a 4.4 character, maybe high 4.3 characters, and like long speed wise. And Malik Nabers is probably a little bit faster than that. Now, you know, you're talking about the size also influencing that, but I think as an athlete they're pretty close. But if I had to edge it out, Malik Nabers is a little bit more explosive, so I would give Malik Nabers the edge as an athlete. But both very good. Like, Marvin's balance, I love Marvin Harrison Jr.'s balance, his body control, things of that nature. Let's talk about release, actual wide receiver things. One of the first things I look at is how does a wide receiver release off the ball. Marvin Harrison Jr. is A1. Good foot quickness, and I love his hand technique nuance. And then whenever I jump over the Nabers, great foot quickness, but I don't see the hand technique used as much as like Marvin Harrison. So I think Marvin Harrison, as of today, is better at the line of scrimmage than Malik Nabers. But Malik Nabers still very good. He puts guys on skates at the line just with his quickness. So if he learns hand technique, that dude can be unstoppable at the line. As for route running, I think Marvin Harrison Jr. is a better route runner than Malik Nabers. I see this a lot of Malik Nabers talk that like he's like the best route runner in this class, and I think people are getting things mixed up. Malik Nabers has elite separation quickness. Like, when he gets to the top of his route and he's coming out of his break, elite, very good elite level stuff there. But as like the whole route foundation, I think Malik Nabers has some room to grow. Now, he's good. He's a good route runner, don't get me wrong. But as for consistently utilizing his stem, changing direction, I didn't really see a lot of change of direction in his routes at LSU. But man, that slot fade, he would run that double move on that slot fade and he would cook people. He does a good job dropping his weight when doing that. The only thing with Malik Nabers I want to see is I want to see him drop his weight more on like routes that are working back towards the quarterback, comebacks, curls. He kind of just opens his body and stops, and I don't really like that because NFL, I don't think that's going to transition as well. As for Marvin, that dude uses his stem. He knows. Like, Marvin's got it. I can tell Marvin Harrison's been trained to be a pro since day one. And then, like I talked about, separation quickness, Malik Nabers has that. He's so explosive. Like, Marvin separates good, Malik separates at an elite level. As for at the catch point, ball skills, hands, like, Marvin Harrison has an elite ability to catch the ball. His catch radius, his ball tracking ability, the way he extends, the way he attacks the football, like his body control in the air. Marvin Harrison is just elite when it comes to catching the football at all aspects. Now, Malik Nabers is good. I think Malik Nabers lets the ball touch his chest a little bit more. But he tracks it well. He does make tough catches as well. He has good play strength. But as like, that's where Marvin has him. Like how Malik has a separation quickness and explosion, Marvin has the ball skills on that for sure. After the catch now, this is definitely Malik Nabers. Malik Nabers is a threat anytime he touches the football, catching the ball. If you want to hand it to him, he's so explosive, he can score on any given play. As for Marvin Harrison Jr., you don't really see much of him as a yak guy. Like, I don't even see, like, it's average at best. But a lot of the time, I didn't see him breaking tackles. I didn't see him making guys miss. Now, if he catches the ball in open space and he gets ahead of steam, like, yeah, he can run away from dudes. But I don't think he's creating yards after the catch as well as, nowhere close as well as Malik Nabers. I think Malik Nabers even has the play strength to run through guys if you wanted to. So yeah, after the catch, definitely Malik Nabers. As run blockers, this is kind of the last thing that we have to talk about from a wide receiver, me grading them standpoint. I think Marvin Harrison Jr. is a little bit better. They're both good run blockers. I didn't expect Nabers to block so well as he did. I think Marvin, with the length he has, he's able to engage quicker. I see him more committed to blocking in the run game more. I've seen him spring more blocks a lot more. As for Nabers, he has really good play strength to, contain guys, but I didn't see him making as many effective blocks, especially being closer to the line of scrimmage as a Marvin Harrison Jr. character did. So yeah. As for who I would pick, let me know who you guys would pick in the comment section. I know these opinions are going to be everywhere. It should be close to 50-50. But as for me, now this is as of today. Marvin Harrison Jr. is a better wide receiver to me. He's a better football player to me as of today. That's not saying these guys aren't finished products. They both can grow. And I think Malik Nabers can be right there with them, if not better than Marvin Harrison Jr. But as of today, from what I've seen from both, I'm giving it to Marvin. The size, the ball skills he has, his route running ability. Like, this dude, he has all the technique trained to him. Everything. And that's why I do say maybe Malik Nabers does have a little bit higher of a ceiling because he's more explosive. But if you teach this guy how to, use his stem more consistently, dropping his weight, things of that nature, like, man, he could be better. But that's just me. It's a 1-2. It's not a 1A, 1B for me. It's a 1-2. As of today, I'm just giving it to Marvin Harrison Jr. But if you made it this far, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Let me know what players you want to see me evaluate and give my opinion on. Make sure you go follow my TikTok, Official King Leo. Other than that, hope you have a good day. Peace.